UK resident shot dead in Manchester. Manchester, Jamaica. A resident of the United Kingdom was shot and killed while visiting relatives in Miketown on the outskirts of Mandeville in Manchester early Thursday morning. Police named the deceased as 48-year-old Michael Brown, a resident of Waterford, England. A police report said about 12:20 a.m. Brown was in an unfinished section of a house in Miketown when a gunman entered and opened fire hitting him. Brown was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. This is the second murder in Manchester in less than a week. On Saturday, 42-year-old bartender Nikisha Harrison, otherwise called Bumper, was shot dead by a gunman at a house in Land Settlement near Royal Flat. A police source said investigators theorized that Harrison was not the intended target. Teen killed in Denhamtown shooting incident. A teenager was shot and killed during a confrontation with police yesterday in Denhamtown. He is 18-year-old Elvis Keep of a 14.5 Wellington Street, Kingston 14 address. Head of the Kingston Western Division Senior Superintendent Michael Phipps says the teenager was among a group of men who opened fire on the police. The other men at the scene reportedly escaped. A Glock pistol with 6 rounds was reported recovered from the deceased. A curfew was imposed in section of the Kingston West Division on Wednesday, January 18. It is set to end on 6 p.m. on Saturday, January 21st. On Monday, the police listed 18 individuals as persons of interest in the division. Senior Superintendent Phipps says since the listing, 3 of the individuals have turned themselves in. Spanish Town Police search for murder suspect. The Spanish Town Police is searching for a man who is wanted in connection with Wednesday's murder of another man in Roadside District, Ewerton, St. Catherine. The wanted man has been identified as Conron Johnson, otherwise called Con or Chroma, who police have described as armed and dangerous. They say Johnson is wanted in connection with the murder of 28-year-old Clayton Turner, who was killed around 4:30 a.m. Anyone knowing Johnson's whereabouts is being asked to call the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305, Crime Stop at 311 Police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. Usain Bolt declares that there is a time for war. In the midst of the Stocks and Securities Limited SSL fraud scandal that has sent shockwaves across Jamaica, defrauded investor Usain Bolt has turned the scripture, declaring that there is a time for war. According to reports, the retired sprinter was one of the least 30 suspect victims in a multi-million-dollar swindling scheme at SSL. Following information from Bolt's manager Nugent Walker, that there was a fraud investigation into his missing investment and that his entire portfolio was being reviewed, Bolt's attorney revealed that he was robbed of just under $13 million. The sprinter is yet to make an official statement regarding the matter, but has seemingly been reacting to the massive fraud cryptically on social media. On Monday, Bolt shared an audio clip of his song Cryptic World with musician NJ on his Instagram and Twitter pages and wrote, "In a world of lies, where's the truth? The history evil? What is the road to money?" On Wednesday, the sprinter legend tweeted a message that left even more to the imagination and shared an abbreviated version of Ecclesiastes chapter 13 verses 1 to 9, which speaks on the contrasting seasons of one's life. A time to keep and a time to speak, a time of war and a time of both, declared a noticeable omitting the section that called for a time of peace. As the situation in the ongoing SSL saga stands, the company has until January 27 to refund Bolt's missing investments, following his legal representative threats and civil and criminal procedures if they do not comply.